What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? And in today's video, we're going to be talking about devices that's helping scammers steal credit card information. Yes, we've been talking about a lot of different fraud and a lot of different scams that's going on lately, because right now in today's world, there is a lot of scams and a lot of fraud and a lot of people utilizing credit towards scams to make a lot of money. And a lot of people are confused about credit. A lot of people are trying to figure out what's going on. A lot of people are trying to figure out a lot of different things when it comes to credit. A lot of people want to know things so they won't get scammed when it comes to credit. A lot of people want to just know different things, because information is knowledge and knowledge is power, and can take you a lot of far places. So today we're going to talk about the Flipper Zero, what the Flipper Zero is, how scammers are utilizing it to steal people's credit card information without even having to have the credit card in sight. Yeah, it's that real. So we're going to be talking about a lot of different things, man, because hold on. I'm trying to do two things at once and they got me saying the same thing. All right. We're going to be talking about the Flipper Zero. A lot of people are hearing about this Flipper Zero device. A lot of people need to stay protected. A lot of people want to be entertained. All right. So without further ado, we're going to learn about the Flipper Zero, what it is and what's going on and how people are utilizing it when it comes to scams and credit card. All right. So when it comes to Flipper Zero, hold on, wait. Well, basically, the Flipper Zero is a portable and open source hacking tool designed for ethical hackers and cybersecurity experts. It can interact with various digital systems, including RFID cards, NFC tags, Bluetooth devices, and infrared signals. The device features a unique style interface that is capable of reading, copying, and emulating these systems, making it a versatile tool for testing and exploiting digital security, right? So basically, it can do a lot of things. It can steal somebody's credit card information without even having a card. So lately, people have been using this Flipper Zero, and we're gonna watch this right here because it's gonna allow me to dive deep into what the Speaker Zero is more. All right, so here.
Well, stealing your money without ever swiping your card. Tonight, we're taking a look at ghost tapping, also known as ghost charges. Now, it's a familiar scam, but with a modern twist. Ashante Passmore is here to explain how this wireless skimming works.
Hey there, if you like me, you tap your card all the time whenever you go to the store, but it's that same technology bad guys are using to steal your information, everything from bank cards to your house keys.
Flipper Zero, a multi-tool so powerful, it's also banned in other countries but legal in the U.S.
Flipper devices are basically, they are remote controls.
They can be used to open garage doors, power things on and off, and even penetration testing to make sure computer systems are secured. At Stack Cybersecurity, the team shows Local 4 how bad actors use the devices. Think digital pickpocketing and less card skimming.
So this goes beyond that. This could be just a simple tap of a card, and it will steal all the card information. And now the individual has my card.
I hate that.
Yeah, they can now take that, store it, and they can go to the gas pump and use it.
So how does it work?
It uses this dev board at the top, and this dev board has the ability to read frequencies that use wireless bands.
It's not just cards. Scammers can also target badges and fobs.
It's not just about cybersecurity in your networks, in your online systems. It's also about physical security. A lot of companies do not think about physical security, and they absolutely must.
Experts say proximity is key. People need to be just close enough to tap your information. The BBB reports someone may bump into you in a crowded area to secretly steal it.
That is insane. I can't even think that this is actually happening, but I'm not too surprised at the same time. There's a lot of technology hacks.
So like I've been trying to tell y'all, the Flipper Zero, it's a portable skimmer for skimming. So it can literally clone any type of NFDIC codes, so that RFID codes, any of them cars with the chip. It can code anything, key fobs to apartments. It can clone remotes to open up garages. It could do a lot of different things, and people are starting to use it to do credit card fraud, to steal people's credit card information. And you won't even know it's stolen, because it's not like they're physically like, hey, give me your credit card information or anything like that. No, they're literally using this device, and this device is stealing the information. It's getting crazy. Like it's getting real wild out here. Like,
and it just seems like it's the next level up.
In a statement to Local 4, Flipper Zero claims its devices is intended for educational purposes, security testing, and development. It also wrote in part, we'd like to highlight that while the Flipper Zero can read NFC and RFID cards, it cannot decode the card's encrypted security code used on credit and debit cards, so they can't be cloned. Still, some Detroiters say this trend has them doing a double take.
Attention to my credit cards and, stuff like that by checking them periodically online and stuff to see if it's activity.
And that's exactly what the BBB is recommending that people would do, that we would check our bank statements often. It's also suggesting that people avoid tapping altogether, which can be difficult sometimes because that's all a retail store will take. And lastly, get yourself an RFID wallet or use a sleeve to help prevent ghost tapping. I'm Shantae Passmore, Local 4.
So ghost tapping has become very, very, very popular in today's world. A lot of people are using Flipper Zeros. A lot of people are getting a hold of Flipper Zeros. And it's not like you could just buy one. You have to have a program for it. Like, it's basically like a software board that you have to attach to it that has this type of database and that allows you to do that. So it's not like you just buy the Flipper Zero and be like, hey, I can do, nah, because then the world would be crazy. But Flipper Zero has been around. Matter of fact, I talked about the Flipper Zero years ago, to be honest with y'all. I literally talked about the Flipper Zero
what I really care
years
about
ago. And now people are starting to get bless me. People are starting to get more aware of the Flipper Zero, especially with these new YNs and people doing a lot of different things when it comes to security and a lot of different things like that. So Flipper Zero is a device, is a tool that is used for hackers or scammers. It has to have like a program on it. Like it has to be programmed. It ain't like something you just go buy. No, it's a program that you put at the top. Like, let me give y'all an example.
People can go crazy trying to stop a cyber attack. Acronyms take the headache out of IT.
This is a Raspberry Pi 02W. It has built-in Wi-Fi. And what's fantastic now is that you can use Kali Linux to attack a Wi-Fi networks using just this little Raspberry Pi. In this video, I'm going to show you various things, including how to run a DAuth attack against Wi-Fi cameras. So I can view the output of the cameras on this phone, but I'm going to show you how to attack the Wi-Fi network and DAuth those cameras using just a Raspberry Pi with no external Wi-Fi adapter. I'm also going to show you how to run an attack against a Wi-Fi network so that when a client such as this phone connects to the Wi-Fi network, that we capture the four-way handshake and then crack the password. Now, as always with these types of things, this video is for educational purposes only. In the real world, you're probably not going to use this to try and crack passwords because it's too small. You're going to want to use a GPU. But as always, only use this device on various technologies that I'm going to demonstrate in this video to attack networks that you.
That little thing right there, they attach that at the top of a flipper. I'm trying to see like a good example. I'm trying to see a good example. These little things up here, or you can put them into the computer. Them also what how they use to let me see what he's talking about. Where he go? But yeah, but flipper zeros, man, it's becoming a popularized tool that people using. So like, that's the black box right there. The black box. People are using the flipper zero. See, look, you can use it as a card. Oh. See, look, people using it at Chuck E. Cheese. Look. Like people using these like you got like programming keys. People doing a lot of different things when it comes to scamming and fraud nowadays, and I keep trying to tell y'all like scamming and fraud is up 600 to 800% nowadays because everybody in the world is broke and everybody in the world needs some money. So people trying anything and everything to get some money. And these flipper zeros is what this could do. And like I said, fraud and scamming, where there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And these flipper zeros are allowing scammers and fraudsters to be able to steal credit card information and utilize these things as well as key fobs and get into certain things. So it's all about staying more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware. Like they said, keep your cards protected, getting in RFID card wallets to protect any of your cards from being hacked. Norton LifeLock, protecting your accounts, keeping them monitored from social media to bank accounts, and it will monitor the dark web to make sure any of your information is not on there. Every so often, like they said, get new debit card, credit card numbers because we use our debit cards and credit cards in so many different POS machines and so many different places, and systems are always getting hacked and compromised and skimmers all over the place. So as long as we are switching out our card numbers every so often, if that situation was to happen where that database or that POS or that whatever was compromised and that information was on there, it'll no longer be valid because staying 10 steps ahead of the game and freezing your credit profiles and things like that. TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience, and nobody can get anything in your name. So it's just all about staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware. Because if I didn't make this video, a lot of y'all probably wouldn't even know about a flipper zero or what it can do. And now y'all more cautious, and now y'all more aware. So now y'all gonna be walking around like, man, ain't no telling who got a flipper zero. So now y'all gonna want to do more things to keep y'allself more safe and more safe, and just be more aware of what's going on out here in the real world, because scamming is up 600 to 800%, and people are coming up with many different ways and new methods and new schemes and scams to make some money. All right, so stay more safe, stay more cautious, and be more aware. All right, shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only. I am doing it for $600. Yes, $600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $250. In these webinars, we're going to talk about anything and everything y'all want to talk about. 10 seats available for each session. So make sure y'all book y'all seat. In these webinars will end up on my podcast channel. So let's get to work. Let's have some professional conversations. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on Crypto Tour, in-person limited gyms, $3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. Make sure y'all check out my. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, $2,500, $500. 30 days, anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, me and their network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitch, my TikTok, my IG. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.